everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I will share the best tips to get rich in AdoptMe's summer camp update. So make sure you guys stay to watch the whole video so you can get tons of acorn and know all the tips you need to get rich. The first tip, and this is a major tip that you guys should definitely be following, is to do your pet's tasks. Always have a pet out and make sure you're taking care of them. This is because for each task you complete on your pet, you're not only aging them up and playing AdoptMe, but you guys are gonna get 200 acorns for each task you complete. So guys, do not, and I mean do not, sleep on this tip, because this will get you loads of acorns every AdoptMe day and you will get rich in the amount of acorns you have super fast. I was working on 5 different tasks that my pet had for me to do, and that would get me 1,000 more acorns. Next thing I will go into is fishing. So in the summer camp update, as you guys may already know, you can go fishing, and there's a fishing shop where you can go inside and collect your free bronze rod. A main tip I have for this is to not waste all of your time fishing, unless you're super passionate about the tealwood monster or the rainbow fish. At least right now, there isn't a whole lot you can do with all the fish you're catching. But like I did mention, if you're interested in purchasing the tealwood monster or getting the rainbow fish, you will need to fish for a lot of fish, because in order to get the tealwood bait, that is going to cost you not only tons of acorns, but a lot of fish as well. And then to get the rainbow fish, you have to fish for the super rare rainbow carp. So that is going to take a lot of fishing and time to get that. Additionally, to better your chances while fishing, you can upgrade your fishing rod. Well, this is pretty helpful when trying to get like the goldfish or the rainbow fish, because it makes it easier to actually catch them when they attach onto your bait. It is time consuming to go and upgrade your fishing rod, as it takes a lot of fishing experience to do that. So at least right now, since there isn't a whole lot you can purchase with the fish that you're fishing for, I recommend to allocate your time into actually doing other mini games and other methods to collect lots of acorns. But if you guys are interested in fishing, make sure you're checking the waters that surround the fishing market, as well as the waters at the beach, because those waters are where you'll usually find some goldfish. And then I've also seen fish at the waters near the pizza place as well. And then come back each AdoptMe day to check the waters again, because the fish will reset. Now, if you want to meet in between and you still want to do your pet's task, but you're also going to go fishing, maybe try to get your hands on some cure all potions, because you can just feed these to your pet and you'll still get all of the acorns and money that you would have gotten from going and doing the task. The next tip is to go over to your summer task board. Here you will have a fishing task, a skydiving task, and then there's also a complete 5 needs on your pet task. You'll get those tasks each day, and you'll be rewarded with 300 acorns for each task that you complete. But after you complete all of those, you'll get a new task, which is to complete 15 needs on your pet, and that is an ongoing task that you can complete many times after you even complete it the first time, and you'll be rewarded with one of the carp fishing baits. Now let's discuss the skydiving minigame. If you go over to Randy in the little skydiving spaceship, you'll be able to start your time trial, just in case you weren't sure that that was how you're supposed to do it. It took me a while to realize that that's how you start the time trial. But you can also do the mini game without doing a time trial, which is usually what I do. But I'm just doing the time trial so I can complete my task from my task board. My tips for doing the skydiving mini game though is to really just make sure you go through all of the rings. And slow and steady is fine. It shouldn't impact the amount of acorns you will be able to get. So do take your time if you want to make sure you're getting all the acorns you could possibly get from this mini game. And then finally, at the end of the skydiving minigame, make sure you try and hit the bullseye of the target, because Hitting the target right in the middle will make sure you guys maximize your acorn takeout, and you'll get more acorns than you would get if you just hit the edge of the target. I just got 2,900 acorns, but I have gotten more than that before. I think the most I've gotten is about 2,970, so getting really close to 3,000. And I believe that is because of your accuracy when you're trying to hit the bullseye on the target. The next thing is water balloons. Your pet will get a water balloon fight task every couple of AdoptMe days. And you can go and complete that task, of course, and get your regular bucks and 200 acorns. But while you're at that task, or even when you don't have that task, make sure you grab a water balloon from a bucket on the site and throw it at players in your server. While doing this, there will be acorns that drop, and you can get up to 250 acorns by doing this. This was such a fun idea for AdoptMe to add, so make sure you guys are using this to get lots of acorns. The next tip I have for you guys, which is specifically for when you're grinding, is to head over to where the campsite is, and it's right on the street near the campground. You'll find a whole bunch of log cabins, and these have pet beds in there and then also pet food and water bowls. So I like to use these, and I find them super helpful for grinding around the main map. And then make sure you guys have those handy dandy bars of soap in your backpack so you can also complete the shower need. The next thing I'll mention is to check the beach every day for these bones that are in a bottle. Each AdoptMe day, 1 or 2 of these bones in this little bottle will appear on the beach, and you will be able to collect them. Definitely recommend collecting these if you want to be able to attain the Irish setter dog, which is really cute, or to be able to get the 𝐸𝐸𝐿, which it's a small process, but you'll be able to eventually get it. After your first 2 bones you collect, you'll be able to purchase the Irish setter, and then with bones, you'll be able to talk to this Irish setter over here. And this is where you'll use the bone, and the Irish setter will show you some treasure. And in the treasure, you'll find a story. You need to collect 13 stories and deliver all 13 to Grave Dave, who is located in the campground area. Once you do that, you'll be able to get the 𝐸𝐸𝐿. Lastly, I want to mention trading. If you guys are big traders and you're interested in trading, definitely trade new pets you get right away to take advantage of their high value. Players want to get the new pets usually right away. This drives the demand for the pets up. So in a lot of cases, update pets like this, for example, in the summer update, they'll be at their highest value right when they come out. But if you guys are like me, I would suggest saving up all your acorns for the end so that you can purchase any new pets that come later in the weeks of the update, so you don't spend them in the beginning if pets you really want come out in the end. That is all I have for today's video. I hope it was helpful, and thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe.